Sounds like a Nickelback song. I don't know why, but it just does. Give me 1 minute. I just want to throw this into Facebook quick. Maybe? There we go. That's the funny thing about when you want to stream or whatever. When you have all the stuff set up, you have to remember to post it everywhere. Wow. Which is blowing past me.
That wasn't your best start, but keep focused. We'll make it up later.
Wonder if my trigger. That might be the problem. Oh, you know what? I'm not braking. Yeah, whoops. I was using L1 to brake and it's L2. Keeps inching over to get me out of the way, I guess. Try to block me. Come on. Ah! Damn it. Fourth. I forget how to remap these. Give me 1 second. Astro. I think it's a TR40. Of course, it's a video. Okay. Oh. Okay, how do I program it? Map. Sorry. I didn't even think about this when I got started today. Here we go. If it loads. Okay. Tiny print. Battery life. Man, I just want to know how to program this damn thing. They want you to look at the manual. I have no idea where the manual even is anymore. My gosh. Here we go. Remap 1 or 2, so I'm on 1, right? Yeah. Press and hold the program button on the underside. Ah. For 5 seconds, the LED. It's kind of like how I bought there's those other modded controllers you can get for PlayStation. They have an official one too. I just don't remember the name of them right now, but I bought one of those and it had the back triggers on it and you couldn't program them at all. Like, it was so dumb. And I tweeted at them and their response was basically tough shit. It was crazy. And I guess the newer ones let you do that now, but I'm like, well, how does that help me? So basically, there's two little paddles on the back of this thing. One on this side, one on the other side. And the one on the left, I can grip enough that it works. And it's really hard for me to hit the triggers on the left. So I've been trying to map basically L2 to the back thing so I can do the... So I can do my brakes with that. Let's do this. I'm actually, this game is weird too because, you know, Project Cars 1 and 2 were total sim racers like a Gran Turismo, whatnot. And they've really taken a different direction with this one. It's a lot more like DriveClub or like a Forza Motorsport. And a lot of like the hardcore racing video channels on YouTube are kind of bagging on it for that. So far, I'm really liking it because, number one, it's working with a controller really well, but it plays really well and it looks great. As you can see, it looks really good. So far I've actually been pretty happy with this. Although now I'm doing track races, but that's unlike DriveClub, but my God, get out of my way, you jerk. And of course on the stream right now I'm just playing at 1080p, but even at 4K, you know, checkerboarded, it's been running pretty solid. I've just been really busy getting some other stuff done that I haven't gotten back to this or Avengers recently, so. And I have a wheel up here. The wheel I have downstairs, I looked on the Project Cars blog because I have the Thrustmaster TGT downstairs, which is the one that's branded for Gran Turismo Sport. And they say right on the blog that wheel's not working yet in this game for some reason. Honestly, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Good job, we're in the top 10. Don't hold back.
But the one I have up here is an older wheel and it'll work. Because I have the TS300 up here. Which is a fantastic wheel also. I just didn't really want to set it up today at my desk. Man, these cars are really tight. Can't get by these guys.
Last lap, push harder. Try and pick off that guy in front.
And I'm using the Honda Type R right now, which I really like in Gran Turismo. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Well, get out of my way then. That was actually kind of nice to see that I could spin him out like that. Because a lot of times in games like this, the AI cars especially kind of run on a pivot, and it's really tough to spin them.
See you on the podium.
I really dig that Type R, though. That Civic Type R. I came in second. I mean, I know I haven't played this a lot, but so far this is my favorite Project Cars, which is funny. Because I like the first two. The second one, I got on a bad nerve with the second one, control-wise. But I used to play the first one quite a bit. Now yeah, I didn't get any of this stuff. Finish on the championship podium. Okay. So I'm just continuing this championship. All right. That stuff still needs to be fixed, in my opinion. Some of the interface stuff and letting you know what you're doing. Because I've had too many times in this game already that I don't understand what I've done and what I haven't done and what I need to do next. So I think they need to be a little bit clearer about that. And that's always been a problem with the Project Cars games, honestly. Might as well see if this back thing works. I didn't try it. I don't think it will, though, because I didn't get the proper feedback from the controller.
Opening round of the championship. Focus on getting a good start and bring home some points.
Let's try it. Nope. I'm not getting any breaks from that. Okay. This game looks really good. It's got very nice lighting, really nice textures, good frame rate. But like the colors, just getting some really nice depth to the color and like how the cars look. And the control's been fantastic so far. I love that it lets me map steering to the right stick instead of using the left stick, since my right thumb actually works.
That's P6, sweet move.
I think that's the problem with developers in general sometimes. They get so caught up in how they think that you should be playing their game. So they make it so that not every part of the control is configurable. And quite frankly, that's silly.
Go on, mate. Try and catch that one in front. You can do it. One more lap to go.
Damn it. Well, that was terrible. There we go.
Congrats, buddy.
Eh.
You made it into the top
Didn't win, though.
Great drive.
But I got in the podium. There we go. Trophy-o! Okay. Looks like it's skipping frames again. Wonderful. So I'm going to pause this quick. I'm going to see why Slobs is skipping frames. Sorry about that. This is really frustrating. Come on, load up. Need them SSDs, yo. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second, because I have to switch my inputs. Because this stupid thing keeps opening on the wrong window. Okay. So actually it's saying Slobs is the one eating a lot of the power and memory. I hate the fact that Skype always automatically opens. Weird. I really don't see anything else. I guess I get rid of the Sound Blaster. I'm not using that. I can get rid of this. Get rid of this dumb thing. Okay, well. If I still have skip frames, then we'll have to probably uninstall Slobs and reinstall it again.
You've got to the final championship race. Stay focused now. Show them what you've got.
A lot of rain, but we are in England.
Good job. We're in the top 10. Don't hold back.
Other. Come on. That was his own fault. It's going to be interesting to see how games like this that use a lot of screen space reflection, if they move it over to ray tracing with the new consoles, how that's going to look. Because that's what you're seeing right now on the water that's on the track is what's called screen space reflections.
Push it as hard as you can now, mate. We can take this win. Go on, fight your way past.
My gosh. Look at them both get over to block me. That's interesting. They don't seem to have to slow down. They keep flying by me. There we go. First place. Whoop. And there's a lot to like in this game. There really is. Dog's passed out. Remain in the top 10 for the entire race. That's crazy. Wow. Well, now do I get to take this to the garage? Yes. All right. So let's upgrades. Okay. How much do I have? 43,000. Okay, so let's do this first. Oh, let's get tires. Holy crap. I want better brakes. Okay. Weight reduction? Whoa. Aero kit. Got that, got that, got that. Because as I understand it, I want to stay in the E category. So that's why the purple with the 100 in it, I'm right at the edge. But apparently to stay in this class and everything, I want to do that with the car. It's my understanding, at least. This should be interesting, because the American muscle is usually not very good for like a legitimate track. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. They've done some really nice texture work in this game, I will say that. Okay, 2 long straightaways and then this stupid wavy thing. That's going to be tough in this car. Wow. Well, I missed that challenge because I'm not in the top 10 anymore. I want to stop sliding. Wow, I stink. But this seems like I'm getting penalized every time I slow down even a little bit. And these guys that all supposedly have the same class of car are just whipping right by me. Like they don't have to slow down. You see brake lights every now and then, but I don't know. Wow.
Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great stuff.
Holy shit. I don't think these apex markers are very good for a car like this. Feels like traction control might be on or something. I'll take a look. Trophy-o!
One more lap to go. No mistakes now.
Wow, that corner is ridiculous. The weird part about it is, I mean, it's showing torque. I mean, obviously this is Detroit muscle, but I don't feel the torque where the other places I think I should feel it. I'm just feeling it like when I get into the grass. So maybe my expectations just set by like GT Sport and such. Yeah, that was terrible. Awful. So I guess this car is a lot, or this game is a lot like Grid, because that's usually what I end up with in Grid too. Oh, I can't do this one yet. Well, let's see what this breakout is all about. Hitting targets.
To score as many points as you can within
I'm
the
screwed.
time limit. Each target has a speed bonus. Hit them as fast as you can to earn the max.
Well, I think I have to use a Mustang, don't I? Yeah. Everybody's so quiet today. Nobody's chatting. I'm trying to talk more. I got an email giving a suggestion that I should talk more. So I'm trying. Okay. Oh, so I have to go through these little target things. Oh, that should be interesting. Dang it. Huh. Trophy-o! Okay. Well, let's see if we can figure this one out again. Ruapuna Park B. I've never heard of Ruapuna. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, personally, I like this game. Although I'm at the point now, I always hate the kind of career stuff like I'm seeing right now because there are events that I don't normally like, and it kind of pushes me away from wanting to get farther. It just seems like some of the goals are a little bit too high, and they're making you use a car that's not really good for tracks, and et cetera, et cetera. But gameplay-wise and everything, I like it.
It's trophy watching.
I'm actually getting a lot out of this, what I wasn't getting out of the new Assetto Corsa, honestly. Dick.
Great first sector. That's your best so far. Okay, final lap. This is the final lap. Do not give the car behind
Damn
any
it.
chances.
Like I just did. Come on. Trying too hard. Damn it.
Great job. Great driving. See you on the podium.
Hey, Bettis Page, thanks for the sub. Oh, I got all three. I mean, this is a really solid game. The thing I like about it not being a sim racer this time is I think it's a lot more accessible. And it legitimately is a lot more accessible by people that don't like those sim racing type games. Like Assetto Corsa, Project Cars 1 and 2, GT Sport, Forza Motorsport. Yeah. It's only a matter of time until she wakes up and starts bugging me to go downstairs. Because it's almost noon. Okay, so I got that one done. Sure. Okay, four-wheel drive club. So I need a different car. kind of want to go with the Mitsubishi on this. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. I kind of wish they had the rent option. Like, I want to say Forza 6 maybe or 7 has a rent option. Okay. So. Do this. Wow, brakes really take it up. This stuff is pretty simplified, so I like that. Shit. So I go too far with the brakes. Okay, so I might be screwed a little bit because I don't have any good brakes on there. Sonoma short. Think outside the oval. I do not know this track very well. This is going to be a mess.
First race. Come on, you earned your seat. Now show 'em why. Wasn't your best start, but keep focused. We'll make it up later.
Ah! It's different driving a four-wheel drive. Come on! What the hell happened there? Can I restart? That was weird. It's like I lost all power or something. Oof, look at this turn. I can't see! There we go. Sharp turn. Ooh. This track is kind of confusing because there's all these little roads that go off to the side, and you're like, is that where I'm supposed to go?
Congratulations, you won it by a mile. Great driving.
By a mile, he was right on my ass. Nice. I'm gonna save that one. I didn't do this hot lap yet. Oh, I didn't get any of the... Oh, it's 3 rounds. Oh, shit. Okay. See, like that. That's confusing to me. Because I didn't know there were 3 rounds anywhere in that screen. Nothing popped out at me. So that should probably be worked on, in my opinion. But they won't do anything in this game. I highly doubt they'll make any changes like that. It'll be other stuff. They haven't even patched this game yet, and the Thrustmaster TGT doesn't work with the game, and they've said that already. I mean, there's things that need to be patched, and you would think that it would have been done by now. It's not a huge deal, but I do personally like playing racing games like this with a wheel just because of my hand.
Keep an eye on the lights. Watch the wheel spin. Let's nail this start.
This is a very grid track. This feels like I'm playing grid right now. And now I can't see where I'm going.
Nice pass. That's 3rd place.
Oof. I mean, this really feels like grid. That's not a bad thing. It's a great game. But this game's actually using slightly Mad's engine, whereas all the Codemasters games use their engine. I forget the name. But man, right now I feel like I'm playing Grid 2 almost. And I'm talking about the newest Grid, kind of the relaunch of the name. It's a really fantastic game. I'm just terrible at it. I even have it on Stadia. Oh, look at this turn.
Okay, final lap. This is the final lap. Do not give the car behind any chances.
Wow.
The track is wet, so it will be slippery. Dial yourself into the conditions.
Track is wet. Oh, it rained when I was in the tunnel. Come on. Oh, lost where I was supposed to go. Come on. Now is it gonna be sunny by the time we get outside? There we go.
You won it by a mile. Great driving.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Dangerous cookie? No cookies are dangerous, unless they have coconut in them. How is this game? So far I'm really liking it, seriously. I was talking before how a lot of the racing channels out there, a lot of those guys, and me included at the beginning, we expected a continuation of what Project Cars and Project Cars 2 were, which are sim racers, like GT Sport, a little bit of Forza Motorsport, Assetto Corsa, etc. But this has gone down a different path this time, and it's a lot more like DriveClub and the new grid from Codemasters. And once you get your brain wrapped around that, it's very enjoyable. It's very easy to control. I like the fact that number one, it works with the controller really well. I've not tried it with a wheel yet because downstairs I have a Thrustmaster TGT, and on their blog they said that wheel won't work at launch. But I'm even able to map the steering to the right stick instead of the left, so I get to use my good thumb. But yeah, it is funny though that because Codemasters bought Slightly Mad Studios, and they're the ones that make Grid, and a lot of that Evolution team did DriveClub, and this comes out, and a lot of that original DriveClub team worked on this game, and it's funny to me that they've brought something out that's so close to DriveClub and Grid, coming from Codemasters, because I don't know, it's just weird. I like it. So I'm not complaining about it at all. I think there's a lot to like in this game. It's beautiful, runs really well. I'm running on the Pro. I'm running in 1080p today for the stream, but I've played it in 4K quite a bit. I still think that the interface in the menus can get a little confusing from time to time. Like this has 3 stages, this race that I'm in right now. But unless you notice that on the very beginning, I'm apt to back out after I finish the race because it just doesn't cross my mind that, oh, there's 3 races in this. And I'm learning that now, but initial looks, you're like, you know, why did I only get this many points with it? And I've not tried the online yet, and from what I've heard from one of our podcast listeners, he was having a really hard time finding online matches. But I think part of that might be that because if you go to YouTube right now and look at what some of the bigger racing channels have said, like Super GT and I think it's Sim Paddock Racing. A lot of them are kind of bagging on the game. But I think it's just an initial reaction because they were expecting a sim racer. And it's not. But if you play this as a grid or as a drive club, I think it's really good. I do. I really think this is good. I don't know how the online is though yet. I think we were talking about maybe trying it today though. But I mean, this is a great looking game and the frame rate's been pretty damn solid so far. But like the events you get are very reminiscent of DriveClub so far. Over anything else. Come on, get out of my way. But races like this, I mean, they feel like grid, 100%. But there's been some races like in DriveClub as well where it's an A to B type race, you know, a different finish line than a goal, no laps, just go this way. I mean, there's a little bit of screen tearing, but it's very minimal compared to some of the other racing games I've played recently. Did I go the wrong way? No, I guess I'm alright. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. And I like racing games, so I'm just not very critical. I'm critical of other things, like I went back to Forza Motorsport 7 again, and there's a lot of things to like about that game too, but because I used to love that series. But the brakes to me on a lot of cars feel like they're made of Jello or something. It just doesn't feel right. And it's another game that is deceptively made to play well with a controller and not with a wheel. Because I tried it a while back with a wheel and it was terrible. This I still need to try with the wheel, and this I still need to play online. But so far I've been really happy with this. Twitch is so bad today. Ah. Hey, Stoff. I've been trying to keep the frame skips to a minimum, but I'm still having problems with that as well. I think it's because Twitch's servers are taking a crap because I've whittled everything down on my PC. And I am recording this locally, so hopefully, if nothing else, I can put the replay up on the YouTube channel pretty easily. I'm finally getting the hang of this too, Stuff. Most of the way. I still had a really bad race, a couple of them to go. Mustang races, I was terrible.
Nearing the end of the race now. Bring it back home safely.
Whoop. A little bit of screen tearing in this track, I noticed, more than others. This game has really grown on me, Stoff.
That's the best Sector 1 time of anyone so far. Great job. Keep it up.
It was nice. I got the voiceover done for my video that I was editing yesterday, and it's rendering right now. So I'm hoping if everything comes out right, I'll have that thing ready to go days ahead of time. It's a rarity for me. Oh, that wasn't good. They're catching me up.
That's your fastest time in Sector 2 today. Good work.
Oh boy, yep. Damn it. I will say the AI seems to be pretty much flawless though, in terms of they don't really make any mistakes. Not that the AI is a flawless implementation. The AI doesn't seem to really make mistakes that much.
Absolutely
Like that.
fantastic. Your first
Going through
goal in
those
the
tight
championship.
chicanes and
Great
just
job.
zip right through. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. I really am. I was just up here working on that video, so I figured I'd try. And the funny thing is, the battery for this controller was completely dead, so it's plugged in right now. Yeah, it's seeing I've had some skipped frames in the last 2 minutes. A minute ago, so something must have happened. I looked at the processes on here, and cripes, Slobs has like 5 or 6 processes running right now. Do notice the AI can cheat very badly. I agree. I mean, I'm slowing down. I'm not even hitting the brakes, and I'm slowing down, and they're zipping right by me on tight turns. Yeah. Okay, so that should be that. Nurburgring.
Pace setter mode is all about consistency. You put in 3 laps, and your average lap time is taken. Going off track.
Well, I'm not sure if it was delayed. I just saw it.
Run, so keep it clean.
I think Twitch is having problems right now, though, because even when I tried to start the stream, it took like 3 tries just to connect. And I uploaded a replay from before, and it took a long time. I don't mind using this Mitsubishi. Well, let's use this, though. I really dig this Civic Type R. I dig it in GT Sport, too. It's a good car. Oh, man, it's almost lunchtime. Oh, look at that hairpin turn up on top there. Ugh. Are we going to get England weather? Oh, look at this turn. Rolling start. Right into a curve. Didn't we all bitch about that on Gran Turismo Sport? Oh, shit. I thought it was turning left. I was going the wrong way. Rolling start. At At least they don't start you until after the curve, so that's good. Oh, they take you right into this curve. Okay. That turn's ridiculous. That's redonkulous. Whoa. What I really wonder is, does Twitch run on AWS? Because I think they need to assign a few more servers, because Twitch has seemed to really had some compute problems lately. Oh shit. Oh, I've had some races with a lot of cars. Yeah. Invalid lap time. I'm gonna get invalid lap times all the way through. How they invalidate them is crazy. Shit, missed the brake. Oh, snap. Man, that turn just comes out of nowhere. If you're not thinking about it, I just forget about it completely. Oh, okay. Like right here, I would think I have to go straight. If I'm not thinking about it. Hey, Tom. Yeah, it is. It's a really tight, very thin track. I wonder if I should just stream with the Avermedia instead of the Elgato. Maybe that's the problem. Shit, did I just do the same thing? No. Okay. Yeah, it is. Damn it. I hate that. If I'm done with the race, I wish it would take me back a step on the menus so that I know that there's no more stages or whatnot. So I'm going to quit out of this once it loads. This will be nice, because when I get done, then I can check the video to see if it's encoded, and I can watch through it, and go from there. Oh, I didn't, damn it, I didn't get anything. Alright. Nurburgring's short track, okay. I do not know this track very well. I know Nurburgring decently. I mean, I've played it in how many games? But the short track, I just don't remember anymore. Okay, clear weather, rain. So this is clear and rain. Oh, it's gonna go from clear to rain. 2 laps, okay. Wow, look at this dumb turn. I'm just letting him brake.
Good job, that's P2. Keep it up. The track's wet, so take it nice
Here
and easy.
comes
Try
the
to be nice and
rain
smooth.
again. Yeah, I'm not too good at starts either. Oh my god. That sucked. Oh, there's Rushy. Wow.
One more lap, mate. Make it count.
Yeah, you like the license plate? I'm liking the audio in this too. It's great in the headphones. Can't believe I'm getting beat by a Mustang on a track. I love Mustangs, but they are not track cars. They're for drifting in Tokyo. It's a very pretty game. And it really is. This is a very pretty game.
Lovely job. Nice driving.
The weather effects are so well done in this, and it's funny when you go back and think of how it was cool to see the weather effects in DriveClub, but the way that they used the weather effects in DriveClub was kind of shitty, you know. I mean, especially snow and rain whipping at you. It looked like you were, you know, Han Solo and going into warp speed or whatnot. It was so much of a hindrance. Yeah. Well, no, the car I have, I don't think that Type R is four-wheel drive. I think it's just rear-wheel drive. I have a Mitsubishi that's all-wheel drive, but I didn't use it on this race. Okay, so that one's done. Well, ooh, I got one whole thing. Pace setter in Japan. Well, obviously I have to use a Honda in Japan. I think the weather in DriveClub looks better, but I think it's too much of a hindrance on actual driving in that game. I've always thought that. I like the balance in this. And in Grid, too, but I think this is better in the Grid for weather stuff. And GT Sports weather, well, if you ever catch that, which is rare. Let me turn this shit off. That's fine. Oh, alright. Oh yeah, this is the pace setter one. Just a long, meandering section of track. Let's go this way. Let's go that way. Let's go this way. Where am I going? Okay. Got a little lost there. Their version of Suzuka, yeah. Things must be getting intense because I'm not talking. I'm concentrating. I'm focusing. Especially because I've never raced this track before. Trophy-o! Yeah. Stoff says he found a bug in the game last night. Started one event where you got one lap to set a time, but soon as you are let go by the countdown over the start-finish line, you get a penalty. What the what? You should tweet them, dude. Well, I didn't get a very good average lap time, did I? Oh well. It's kind of unfair. First time I've ever seen this track. Like, they should have an event before this one that's on the same track, so at least you have it in your mind a little bit, you know? To try and be the pace, or to set the pace on a track you've never raced before, it's kind of silly. I'm gonna go to the Mitsubishi, I think. Yeah, it was close, but I don't like setting pace times. I don't like hot laps. It's just not my thing. So that's something I'll go back to later. I'd rather do something like this, which I'm going to stink at, because it's another track I haven't played before. Well, I wouldn't worry about that they don't respond. If you tweet something like that to them, I think they're actually taking that stuff in as feedback. They just might not reply. I don't know for sure, but seems like that.
This is the first race of the championship. Make it a good one.
Three laps. Here we go. Problem is I'm using a slower car than the Honda, but I feel like this car handles much better. Overall, that Type R actually handles really well. I always worry that I'm missing the brake.
Stay focused.
Joan Jett's in front of me? Aww. Shit, I almost went left. Oh. Sometimes when they make these configuration changes to tracks, I get so confused. Invent lap time. happy with that exchange.
All that hard
Booyah!
work and practice really paid off. Great job.
Well, so the upgrades I've done to my car, this Mitsubishi and the Honda, take me right up to the edge from going to E-Class to D-Class. And I want to keep it in E right now. So I've got the upgrades that I can do. Magello! Have a pudding pop. Let's save that replay. Keep forgetting there's like a little sticker thing on the cable here, and I always mean to take it off, and I never do. Okay, so this is... Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So what tires do I have on here? Because... do we have rain tires? Ooh. Ooh, I can put an aero package on. Oh. So do I go aero kit, camshaft, or air intake? I think I can only do one. I can do one more, I think. That'll take me right up. Yeah, 297. I have 300 to go to D. So do I go to that? I think I need this for the rain, because the tires aren't going to make any difference. So I should probably do this. The delay is chronic today. Yeah. I keep getting skipped frames too. Yeah. Oh. I should switch over to the Avermedia next time. I think it works better too than the Elgato that I'm using right now. It just seems to be more powerful. I don't know. It has more horsepower. I mean, the Elgato's a good workhorse, but I don't know. Camshaft.
The track's wet, so take
Oh,
it
there's
nice
some
and
tight
easy.
turns
Drive it
here.
nice and smooth.
I like that you can see the wiper at the very bottom of the screen. So I'm using the hood cam.
That's a great start, mate.
Even in the rain, they've got a hot air balloon. Multiple hot air balloons. I mean, it could be from my end too, honestly. Oh shit. Oh man. There's me not paying attention. Come on. Man, these tracks are so thin! Narrow, if you would. Like there, that guy just darted by me. His brake lights were on, but there's no way he slowed down at all. I keep braking too early too.
Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great job. Brilliant second sector. That's the best time so far. Great driving. You nailed it. That was absolutely dominant from start to finish.
Not those sissy modern F1 tracks. I'll have to check Twitter when I'm done because I don't even keep Chrome open when I'm streaming. Oh. This sounds like a game over screen on a Sega racing game. Okay, so I finished everything, right? Yeah. No, because I haven't done Texas yet. Okay, Texas, I want good top speed. I'm ready to limit with this one, okay. So let's choose this car, get in. Texas is going to be interesting with one of these cars. I should probably get something better, but oh well. I've actually been past this track. I haven't been there, but I've been past it. So I'm gonna quit after this race and have lunch and head downstairs. So I might, if I stream downstairs, I'll be off share, but it should be fine. I would hope. Oh, so this is more like a road course, like in Daytona. Okay.
You've got to the final championship race. Stay focused now. Show 'em what you've got.
Send me an oval, damn it. Whoa.
You're up to 7th place. 6 places and far away. Ace driving. Nicely done.
Oh boy. Alright, which way is the turn? To the right. Okay. Whoops, too far. It's funny that the banner for Project Cars 3 in this game is yellow like that, because that's the old Sprint Cup colors. Oh. Didn't need to hit the brakes, just lift off a little bit. Here's brakes. Terrible corner. Terrible.
Final lap and we're leading. Let's bring it home. You can do this. That is your fastest first sector time. Keep it up.
I gotta say, this works really well with the controller. It's funny that the series had to come to be this for it to work well with the controller, but it does. I mean, I'm not really having much difficulty at all, except for that corner.
Nice, clean cornering. You're really nailing these lines.
No, it's not Sprint anymore. I think it's Monster Energy drink now. I think that's what it is. I don't think Sprint's involved anymore. I could be wrong. I haven't really watched much NASCAR lately.
Fantastic driving. You truly earned your place at the top. Great work.
I'm the winner! Yay! That old ass Beamer. Yeah, we'll save it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm going to quit too and have a late lunch. I'm shocked that someone's not bothering me already. Her eyes are open. She can hear me. Thanks, Tom. Wonder what's going on here. I think I froze the game up. Oh. PS4's still running, fine. I think I locked the game up. Or something. Oh, that was weird.
Congratulations.
I'm
You're
the
the
champ.
VP champion.
I'm a champion. Nice. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I think that's a good spot to quit. I'm doing some pretty good stuff so far. Huh. Well, thanks for joining. If anybody wants to play this online, if you have the game or whatever, just hit me up on Twitter or on PSN here. At Torgo PSN on Twitter. Torgo out here on PSN. My win was awesome. Yeah, my win was too awesome. That's why it froze up for like 30 seconds or whatever to a black screen and with audio. That was weird. That was really weird. You know, so far I'm digging this game. I really am. It's as I've noted though, and I'm not making this a complaint or anything. The change in direction is just weird. I like it, but not to be a sim racer anymore, but to still use the Project Cars name. Obviously, they can't call it DriveClub 2 because Sony owns the rights to that, I'm sure. But I like what it is. I really do. I mean, a mixture between what I think is Grid and DriveClub can't be a bad thing. It plays really well. It plays great with a controller. I haven't tried it with a wheel yet, so maybe that'll be the next time when I'm upstairs. Because it's sitting right there. I think that the menus The race menus themselves are a little confusing at times, but now I figured a couple things out. But I think they are still confusing, and that might be a problem for somebody that's just starting out. Great audio, really good controls, overall really good visuals, a little bit of tearing here and there, but no big deal. Honestly, I don't know if they said this is going to be PS5 and Series X yet. If so, I'd totally be down to play this on PS5. Yeah, I think it's a good game. I really do. It's a nice change of pace too, because we play so many sims lately, like Assetto Corsa, and I haven't really played GT Sport much lately, just because I've been so pissed off at the multiplayer lobbies. But no, I dig this. I really do. Excited to play more of it. So I'll make sure to upload my save file so I can move it downstairs. I just wish they would patch it for my wheel downstairs. Oh my gosh. Someone woke me up at 2 in the morning.